Meteorologist Matt Engelbrecht joining us. And Matt, here you are again, starting on the snowfall map. But we're talking about warm temperatures, but obviously not for everyone.
Right, exactly. And again, we mentioned the high temperatures earlier, how unusual that is. Well, we'd already be talking about a snowpack through portions of the United States at this time. On average, just not seeing it. Snowfall estimate obviously in the higher terrain, but as we go to the east off of the mountains, not much in the way of cold air, let alone snowfall. Here's one of the reasons why. Temperatures this morning in the 50s, but highs this afternoon back up into the 80s through the Dakotas, as well as more locations across the United States. And that heat is going to be sticking around for the next couple of days and also into the weekend. And one thing to point out is while we do have the heat through Rapid City and Bismarck in the lower 80s, it's actually cooler and a lot wetter through the southeast. Jacksonville, Florida, 79, Wilmington, 80 degrees, 72 in Atlanta. We're going to continue to see a lot of moisture come up through the southeast while we have the heat and kind of dry air back to the northwest. You see how this rain really expands through Georgia, into Atlanta, but also into South Carolina, Tennessee, and into the western part of North Carolina and Virginia through our Wednesday night, also a little bit into our Thursday morning. A big blank spot back through Texas up here towards the Canadian-United States border. As we go into the weekend through your Thursday and into your Friday, that moisture is going to surge from the south up to the north. In terms of our legend, 1 to 2 inches will be possible over the course of a day into Illinois, Indiana, and even into Michigan, keeping in mind that we are currently going through a harvest. Now, as for that surface map, you got a low pressure system not only at the surface but stacked through the middle and upper parts of the atmosphere. That's what this blue circle is right here. The winds are going to move counterclockwise around it and continue to pick up a lot of this moisture and warm air from the Gulf of Mexico, fueling those showers. Severe weather threat remains pretty low. Could get a rumble of thunder or two, but this is one of those air masses that's just going to bring you some moderate to heavy rain showers rather than a severe weather outbreak. Now back here to the west, you see the red. That's not temperatures, that's high pressure, and that's what's keeping things very quiet and hot through Rapid City and Bismarck and even into Montana with that high pressure matched up with that low pressure system off the east coast, both working together to pull in a lot of this moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. Let's start off with Oregon, sunny and dry, early frost, low around 34 degrees. Minnesota, sunny and mild, pleasant, high of 76, low of 54. Boat Landing Camp, Maine, a few clouds, light wind.